We are here with a 2012 Emmy-nominated choreographer, dancer over here.
Yes.
How does that feel, first of all, to be nominated for an Emmy? That's amazing.
Amazing, and this is actually my third consecutive nomination, so it gets better every single time.
Does it actually?
It does, actually, because I think people say, are you still surprised? And I say, every single time, I'm shocked and honored. The category is filled with so much talent, so, I mean, you always want to win it, but even to get nominated is amazing.
So when you're choreographing all these amazing routines, do you know at the end when you have it all finished and your people are doing your choreography that this is Emmy worthy? Do you know that ahead of time?
Well, you can never be sure, of course. There is something that happens on the show, and it's when you get great competitors, a perfect song, and the choreography you really like, and it's well received, and it has a really magical moment on the stage. And then you think it could be one of those moments, but you never know. That's the thing. You have no idea how it's going to go, and even so, I mean, I'll have people say, you're going to get nominated for that piece, and you kind of don't really know until the next year, so I think you don't really know, to be honest.
3 years in a row, though, that's incredible. Are you going for like a streak? What's the record, by the way? Is there a choreography record?
I'm trying to think. I'm pretty much getting up there, I must say, but I think, actually, I don't know if there's a streak. I'm trying to think about that now. I know Mia's won 3 times in a row, so that she's holding a pretty high standard.
Mia, she's coming for you. She is coming for you.
I'm just excited.
What is the process for a choreographer to take a song and then create something? And there's so many emotions that kind of go into it. You're building a story out of a song, really, and you're bringing it to life. What is your process?
Well, first getting the song approved. I'll have so many great songs that I want.
Do you get to choose them?
You get to choose and you get to submit them, but they're not always approved. They have to go through, the writers, the artists, so many people. So that's the first thing. I get a song I love, and then the inspiration. I try and find a new story. I mean, I've done a lot of these duets on the show, and they're all a minute and a half. They're all with, 2 competitors. So you have to find new ways to be creative. So I try to get inspired by different things and just go for different things.
If I want to go to a club and kind of impress the ladies, what's like a 2-step thing that you can teach me right now?
Well, I mean, we don't have a lot of space here.
You're a 3-time nominated Emmy. We don't need space.
I don't know. You definitely need to bend your knees a little bit.
All right, so we got to bend.
Yeah, you got to get. If you're going to just be in a club, you want to just look cool. You
just bounce?
Just bounce and groove a little bit. I mean, you don't want to throw it. I mean, I could teach you a kick or a pirouette, but you might look a little bit weird doing that. So.
Are you saying I don't got no pirouette skills?
Well, I don't know. Do you? Let's see. Do you know what a pirouette is?
I want to say one of a twirl?
Yep.
Is it a twirl thing?
Yeah, it's a twirl. Go.
But
on one foot.
On one foot?
Yes. Very good. Almost.
It was like a pirouette / tango / something. I don't know.
Partnering moment there too.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably the winning choreography right there.
That was it. That's for next year.
Stacey Tukey, are you on the whole social network, Facebook, Twitter?
Yes.
I want people to start following you because, first of all, you have an amazing personality, and you just taught me how to pick up chicks in a club.
There you go. Yes, my Twitter is SJ Tukey, and my Facebook is Stacey Tukey.
What we're asking everyone in light of this event is, what would you want to cross off your bucket list tomorrow?
Oh, goodness. That's a hard one. I want to travel. I just want to. I want to travel and help people. I did a volunteer trip to India a couple years ago now, and I worked with the leprosy affected. So if I could dig into somewhere really in need. I mean, Dominican Republic. I mean, there's so many places you can here in our own country, and just really you can affect people by dance. And so I did that in India, and it was really inspiring to me. So I think just going somewhere unknown and somewhere where they don't have dance, and just kind of infect them with that, and hope that it inspires them to do good things.
That's actually an interesting question. Since you travel a lot to different places, do you pick up inspirations of dances from other places as well? I mean, that would be a huge inspiration for you, wouldn't it?
Always. I'm always looking for new things to be inspired by. So yeah, when I traveled to India, I for sure, I was watching them, the Indian dancing culture, and I've been to other places as well, China and different sorts of, just cultural dance is so rich. So if you can infuse that with what I do, it's all the more exciting.
Fingers crossed for this beautiful lady. 3 times. She's going for her third. Mia, she is coming for you. I have a good feeling about this.
I'm Stacey Tukey, and you're watching me on SLTV.